Chosen one, the right love won't confuse your heart. It'll guide you back to peace. Valerie, talk to him.
You see, chosen ones, the right love doesn't pull you into confusion. It pulls you back into coherence. When it's aligned, it won't demand you to shrink or chase. It'll feel like exhaling after years of holding your breath. Real love doesn't create anxiety, it creates safety. It speaks peace in your nervous system before it ever speaks words to your ears. You'll know it's right because you won't need to question it. The wrong love tests your boundaries, the right one honors them. And when peace becomes your standard, chaos can't disguise itself as passion anymore.
You see, chosen one, Gandhi once said that truth is God. And that also works in reverse. God is truth. So if you look at it from that lens, that means that love is truth because love is also God. Love is coming from source. Love is coming from your higher self. Love is coming from places other than this 3D realm. So I say all I have to say is that if you are in a relationship with somebody, whatever you do most is what you do best. Whatever you do most is what you do best. So if this person is giving you mixed signals, if this person is giving you friction, if this person is giving you contradictions, chances are that means that whatever is going on inside of them is then manifesting externally. And then now you're internalizing their internal turmoil, their pain that they are projecting externally. That's not you, that's them. So one thing you have to realize is that when you start to give people empathy and you empathize, you realize that all the projections that they're doing, all the things that they're projecting upon you, all the confusion they're projecting, just an external manifestation of the internal chaos they have. Valerie, talk to him.
You see, chosen ones, what Omarvelous just said is deep because confusion is not a love language, it's a symptom of disconnection. When someone hasn't made peace within themselves, they can't offer peace to anyone else. Their chaos spills into connection because that's what they've normalized. Love in its pure form is truth expressing itself through compassion. It doesn't gaslight, it doesn't guess, it guides. So when love feels confusing, it's not because you're asking for too much. It's because you're standing too close to someone who's still at war with themselves. The right love will feel like a mirror, not a maze. It reflects who you are, not what you fear.
You see, chosen one, whatever you do most is what you do best. As I previously said, they have internal conflict. They're having a civil war inside themselves. It's their ego versus their soul versus their mind versus their super ego, which is just society's manifestation of what they assume is right or their social conditioning. So now this internal civil war is going on, and literally no one wants to fight a war on their own turf. No one wants to fight a war in their own country. So when you're dealing with these people, you have to make sure that you have peace, that you have no internal civil war, that your waters are calm. Your internal waters are calm and peaceful. Everything is on the right frequency. Everything inside of you is in the right frequency. You have your ego, your id, your super ego, your soul. All these different parts of yourself are in alignment. If there's any confusion and contradictions, and your internal software is in alignment, then it's easy to be able to diagnose where that confusion and friction is coming from. So that means that you can adopt their internal chaos, even though they will try to project it upon you. You cannot adopt it, and it makes it very easy to diagnose where it's coming from if you know your ducks are in a row, if you know that everything inside of you is in alignment. Valerie, talk to him.
You see, chosen ones, when your inner world is calm, chaos becomes obvious. You stop confusing someone else's storm for your own weather. Because once you've built peace within, you can feel the difference between your energy and theirs. People at war with themselves will always try to drag you onto their battlefield. That's how the ego survives. But if your frequency is grounded, you don't have to fight. You can observe, you can diagnose, you can stay centered. Alignment makes you a mirror, not a sponge. When you're still, their noise can't stick. Their confusion reveals itself without disturbing your clarity. That's what true mastery feels like, responding from peace instead of reacting from pain.